Yeah, so for us, and Bill talked about Mission Act, which was a move, legislative change for us where veterans could go out and get care in the community. So we used to provide 4% of our care was received for our veterans in the community. That potentially now could go to 40%. So that's a huge change and a lot of opportunities there for lessons learned, both on the business side and on the IT side. So one of the things that came through for me through that process was we had a number of IT deliverables that we knew we had to do, but we couldn't be successful unless the business side was brought in with IT early on. The other thing is, and I'd seen it through my career, as you get higher, you get further away from like the real problems. And we had to break that in this instance. So we needed our CIO, our undersecretaries, essentially all of our SESs, all the way down to the developers that were writing code that day, solving problems in real time. And in order to do that, we couldn't do that with the traditional tools like Word and a lot of like emails and that. So we had to adopt new tools that a lot of us were not familiar with. And Teams and Slack was a way that we learned how to communicate differently. We also had to be more open. And there was a challenge there. Whenever you let a developer at the lowest level complain all the way up to the CIO, like that opens you up to different cultural experiences at the end of the day. So we had to learn how to work that way when we would bring in the right people, whether it was our CTO to solve something, whether it was a low-level developer, or our CIO. How do you attack those problems? The lessons learned from that was that once it became indoctrinated in our leadership how important it was to build applications that way, then they could spread down through our ops organizations and Dan McCune over on our development side. Like they knew how to build that way. So once they knew how to build, then they knew what right looked like, and they could show the people below them how to do that.
Right.